Beto. It has been a hot minute. I
Beto.
hear myself. Shut up, me. Holy crap, I forgot that happens. Oh, my lord. It has been a hot minute since I last streamed. I think in February was my last one. Maybe actually no, January, and then I think uploaded in February to YouTube. So a lot of shit has happened since then, especially my face, which hasn't changed at all, mind you. I'm still look just as ugly as I was before. But I think definitely Streamlabs is updated since then. But my freaking golly, it has been a minute, and I'm going to. I was gonna play something new. Still haven't decided what I was gonna play. But since it's been such a long time, it's probably a good idea to make sure that my stream still streams. Wouldn't want to start a new game and a new playthrough. Where the fuck's my camera? Light's a little bright. Turn that down. Don't want to start a new game and have a broken stream. That would suck. So we're not gonna do that. Why are you at 40? Still see my face. I said honestly, like I've tried doing the remove background shit. Problem is, I like dark spaces. And if you can't tell what I'm wearing right now, it's very hard to eliminate black from black. Actually, I think if I did... do I have that still running? I do have it still running. I think it would take a little bit to show you what it looks like, but it's horrible. It can't cut me out right. Like, it gets my microphone and everything right in here perfect. Gets my neck up, headphones. Actually, my headphones look like a blackish hair, too. It's just... I need to be in a well-lit room. That ain't happening in this room. See how bright does it get in here? That's as bright as it gets in here. Now you can see everything. Oh, it's disgusting. Ugh. Dude, that's a bright-ass light, too, right above me. Like, absolutely filthy. I'm in a basement room. Like, come on. Not going to get that much light, so I have to get a new setup position, unfortunately, for that to work, because I'm sick of this box on the screen. I see a lot of people removing their backgrounds, and I get a little jealous. Just the situation of the room, unfortunately. Hey, Wyvern, you joined. I didn't hear the blink. Oh, right, because I'm streaming. It's been a while.
Meow.
Meow. Hi, Wyvern. Have you... Okay, now I need to ask this right now, because I gotta reimburse you. Have you been giving me your Prime for the past 5 months I haven't been streaming?
For some of them, yes, but
I
would be lying to you if I tell you like the whole.
Because you don't know
Maybe
100%
like
for certain. But dude,
no, you know that I still kept it for like 2 or 3 months after you, but it's because it logged me out, and the Prime might get it from my father's account, and I haven't asked because you weren't streaming anymore, and I was like, well,
I'm sorry,
if
okay, I got
not
busy.
Streaming, like, why am I gonna?
I got busy, okay? I had to learn everything about drones. Well, not everything. I got over what... You know me, I'm a lazy fuck, right? The moment anything... Like, I like to focus on one thing. I have massive tunnel vision when it comes to things in life.
Otherwise, I procrastinate until the end of the world.
This is true. This writes me up into... Basically, once my dad said, hey, we're getting a drone, that's kind of all I was focusing on.
Oh, fuck, this is my life now.
Well, yeah, no, okay, so this is what's happening on the farm, right? So beyond us trying to figure out the drone and everything, right? Beyond that, my dad, instead of just trying to get the drone working for our purposes, spray our fields, do our spot spraying, trees, whatever the fuck have you that the drone could do, spread our shit, right? My dad's like, hey, I talked to every single one of my buddies in the farming industry here. They all want you to do shit for them. I'm just like, huh. Come on. Like, for example, this weekend, I'm going to be stupid fucking busy if it all works out. Essentially, I have to go map, like, 300 to 500 acres total. Like, I think 8 different fields and yards and shit like that. Come back, make a whole bunch of plans, and spray that all in 3 days. And then if you want to know something funny, it took us, because it was our first time doing an actual field spray, it took us 3 days, 30 hours to spray our own 320 acres of canola.
Oh my god.
So, and that's one field, one spot, mind you. This is 8 different spots. Sure, smaller than that, but moving is the biggest chunk of time. Setting up and taking down is the biggest time sink. And I got this piece of hair. I need to get my hair cut. This little dainty fucking hair on my forehead. Get stuck under my goddamn fucking headphones, you son bitch.
I cut my head as well, like a month ago or so. I'm no longer long haired.
Oh, I look so bad with short hair, so I kind of like let it grow out. Problem is, I look really bad with long hair, so it's just not a win-win situation for me. I can't win. I have when I get my hair cut, I leave a lot on top and then shorten the sides mainly, right? But blended so it doesn't look like it's a obvious divide. I have maybe like a week or 2 after that's cut, I'll look amazing, but that lasts maybe 3 days. Then it's too long. I have like that's those the days. See, like you know how like the guy who plays Wolverine, what's his name, in like every Marvel movie nowadays. Hugh something.
Which one?
Hugh Jackman, is that it?
Oh yeah, that's the
you know
Forever Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how he says like I need to know 6 months in advance before a shirtless scene. I'm like that with hair. So if I need to look good for a day, I need to get a haircut like a month before that date.
Okay, there you go, bitch.
What'd you do to me? Don't just
I
say
just
that.
subscribe again.
It didn't go through. No, it will probably. I don't know. Man, I gotta reimburse you.
There you go.
You gave me like 3 McDonald's meals when I wasn't even streaming. Like I gotta. I mean, I'm pretty sure I paid for the Baldur's Gate already. Why are we coming in?
There you go.
Maybe I should get you Nightreign at the same time. What came with the ooh-woo?
I just gave up with the bitch. It's never gonna say it well, no matter how I write it down. Like, I just gave up with that shit.
You want to know what's hilarious? So DJI is the drone company that we have our drone with, the T50 to be specific is the model. The controller has its own like text to speech.
T1800.
Oh yeah. There is a T100. So we're getting there.
Oh my god.
We're getting there. Anyway, it's getting close. They fly now. They fly now. You know.
Damn.
But no, fucking. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? Dude, you fucking broke my train of thought. I hate you. Oh yeah, no. So their software has text to speech on the controller, right? If you're in a place, I forget the exact specifics of what starts it, but essentially there's different modes. There's normal mode, sport mode, whatever the fuck F mode stands for, and then there's altitude mode for when it can't find any GPS or anything, so it just goes off altitude from where it starts from home, right? Just its own barometric pressure or whatever the fuck. I think that's how it tells altitude. Anyway, every time it tells you it enters altitude mode, it goes like attitude mode, engaged. I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? It's mad at me. It's attitude mode, it gets fucking mad at you. Every time I hear that, I was thinking it's like, oh, yeah, fuck you too. I'm a bitchy mood as well. And of course, DJI stuff is not English, so the translation gets a little fucked up. $75 for Nightreign. I'm sorry, that's a lot. And I'm poor as fuck now. I spent too much money on Warframe. I need help.
I've been saying that a lot, but you say, but it's worth it, dude.
I don't. Well, here's the thing. I don't regret spending it. It's not like I spent $150 fucking dollars. I don't regret spending it. I can hear myself. It's not like I'm spending $150 fucking dollars on a new Destiny fucking thing that definitely I make up for in time, but feel good. How often? You know?
Those are two very different things.
How do I get? Oh, right. I can now just pull, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Where's the best place to have my Warframe? I think it's top right. Ah, fuck.
I'm curious because you did mention that watch time didn't count it if I had you silence, right?
Yeah, so if you put me anywhere less than 5% volume, I think on the stream, it doesn't
Okay, I
count
have
as a
you like
view.
at 36, but I have
Well,
my
yeah, mute the tab.
browser muted.
Yeah, mute the tab. That's what I do if I'm trying to give my fellow Twitch streamers viewership without me being there. Or if I'm
Okay,
focusing on something, I just mute the tab. Yep. It
that
seems like it's
sounds good.
responsive. Is my game being? I'm gonna have to check mid fucking mission if my game is being heard.
How much you said it was Nightreign for you?
$75 for the deluxe update. You think I'm gonna give you the base version? What am I, a bitch?
I was just gonna say though, because to me, and this is the one thing, I'm guessing that the fucking trade war is hitting you guys pretty hard, because to me it's $44, like the deluxe edition.
Oh yeah, no. The trade tariffs, yeah, no. I'm still recovering the stock markets from tariffs, bro. I'm almost there. I'm almost back where I was before they started. But no, it's been a hot minute, that's for sure. And of course, our government, since our election went one way, our prime minister kind of like bent the knee almost instantly. So that's fun. Am I loud enough on stream, by the way?
Nah, I can, yeah, it was loud enough.
Because I got a new boom arm for my mic, and I like its position. And I love how it's the under the monitor version, not that over top shit that I was having trouble with. So I can kind of put it wherever I want. So I've been experimenting how close I need to get my face before I'm too loud.
No,
Yeah.
but it's the volume is nice right now.
Perfect. I'm assuming Warframe is gonna get loud. I mean, this is stuff I'm good at. This is why I'm streaming Warframe right now. I was planning on either starting or should I say continuing? It's not really continuing. Finally going through Cyberpunk or starting up Liza P or Sekiro. Or you mentioned Dead Space 2. I gotta figure out which one I want to do. I really gotta figure out because I need to start. I need to start getting on my games list. I've had this games list since fucking winter of December 2024. Or no, earlier than that. When 2023, that December. When 24 happened, that's when I first quit Destiny. That's when I got this massive list of games, like on sale. Like I think I spent $500 on games that were like 90% off. I gotta start playing them. It's been 2 years, and it's not for the account that I haven't been busy. I've just procrastinated like a bitch. You know.
I mean, you would
Sometimes I like playing, especially a game like Warframe. It's much more relaxing to me to play Warframe and farm while watching a YouTube video or having like some type of stream in the background. And it would be better if I stream it and I had engagement in the chat, but no one really watches, unfortunately, which is sad. But if I had engagement in chat, it would be way better. It's hard to get that engagement when you're not really entertaining or doing anything new. Yar har fiddly dee, let's go get ourselves a fucking Lichy. I am trying.
Say what now?
Basically, I'm trying to get the highest mastery rank in the game right now, and the only thing holding me back is Lich weaponry, which requires me to go make a Lich, fuck my sister, and then grab their gun.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and now hold me now. Maybe 6 feet.
I'm hearing double of you because I'm trying to listen to my thing. I'm trying to listen to my thing. Yeah, fucking Streamlab has not had an update since I last streamed, so I'm actually kind of worried. I looked at my settings, everything seems to be as it was, and I'm trying out their new experimental feature where they're giving me what's the word? Kind of like the best settings possible. They have this weird enhanced streaming button that I saw when I clicked start stream. It says beta, and it's supposed to give Twitch multiple Okay, I'm looking at the statistics right now. My stream quality must have quintupled since I last streamed. Want to know why? Before, when I last streamed, I put it at 6,000 constant bit rate, and it stayed there, right? It was giving me like, your stream is too powerful. Your stream is way too much bit rate. You want to know what bit rate's giving me now for this enhanced streaming? 20K. 3 times as much as I was doing. You have not so great internet, correct?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but you've had a lot of problems with internet in the past. But if you're watching my stream, isn't it buffering a lot?
That's the thing. Like, I don't really understand what's the logic behind the disconnections and everything. Because right now I even have it. Let me see the quality. Because no buffering like at all.
Maybe because the reason why it has such a high kilobit rate is because it's sending multiple streams, and I have the upload bit rate or bandwidth to do that, right? So like I'm fine with it. But
yeah, right now I have you at 180, 180p 60 and not buffering like at all.
Nice. So this enhanced streaming thing must do well. Oh my lord! Look at how shit this gun is. The Cortex is so ass. I need to kill things fast. Here, I gotta level up my arch gun too. Hey man, if you're down to play something, I wouldn't be opposed to putting the grind away for however long. I'm assuming when Neo shows up today, we're gonna be playing nothing but Nightreign.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
Oh yes, the one thing I cannot play. Nice.
Don't worry, man. You're not missing out on much, I don't think, right now. Other than like, the game is pretty bare bones. In my opinion, it needs a lot more updates before I would recommend it to anyone. It's still like the gameplay loop is a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. I still hate the Fortnite fucking wall in. Still hate being pressured to do things, but I enjoy fighting at least half of the Night Lords. I am a little sick of how certain Night Lords only have certain night bosses. Like, you know how you have the 2 nights before? I'm really sick how those 2 nights before, every Night Lord has their own set of bosses rather than just make it any random boss. You know what I mean? What do we got? Ogress? I already got Ogress. Like, I'm not going to take the Ogress. Do I already have Ogress? We're going to figure out if I have Ogress soon. It's time to go in ball mode. I'm a ball. They see me rolling. I'm going to eat you. Oh yeah, if you don't know what Grendel does, he's essentially the Warframe. He likes to eat people, become a ball, spit them out. I would spit them out, but I took my spit out move out because I don't really think it's that good. You know you're going fast when the doors can't even respond to you coming this fast. You keep hitting every door. Holy fuck. What? Oh, I thought I got stuck to the roof. Someone's taking a shower. You hear basement noises, I apologize. Fucking hell, I'm too fast. Boing, boing. Yeah, I don't think you're missing much out on Nightreign right now.
They fought well. Good dance all.
Foul tarnish.
Yeah, so right now it's giving me 60 frames a second, low latency mode. I'm not too far behind, I don't think. I'm just looking at where I am, where the stream is, so. But I'm
So the
assuming
thing is that the only 2 games that I have that you can play, one you
won't.
I don't know. Yeah, one apparently.
Which
The
one's
other
that? Which one's that? Tell me.
Hey,
You know, at this point, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, me neither. How is the DLC going though?
I'm gonna be honest here. Like, the only real reason why I'm playing it is because Saber gifted to me.
He tried doing that final shape to me, and I said, Saber, please refund this gift and send it to someone who actually is going to play. And I think he gave it to Tater, Sir Tater. You're welcome, Sir Tater.
But that's the thing, though. Like I'm playing it because he gave it to me.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Well, it's 'cause I saw you complaining about free to play.
Yeah, uh, yeah, because to me it's kind of dumb that you have been paying, like, quote unquote free to play, right? Because how much money have we put it in the fucking game,
Yeah,
and
dude, it's
that
like
essentially
imagine
becomes useless once you hit a new expansion or whatever, and it's like, oh hey, you remember all of this shit that you paid
pay
for?
for.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
you.
somewhat gonna be able to play it every now and then whenever it comes in rotation. Otherwise, you're completely useless in the game at the moment.
It's like,
And
hey,
it's
you
like,
already threw $1,000 at us over the course of 10 years. Yeah, you have to. You can't play our game anymore. You're free to play now. It's like
and you
that's
know, all of
ridiculous.
these new weapons that are gonna be like, unless you
That's why you
pay
should play
for
Warframe, bro. Play
the
Warframe.
system,
Everything is free to
I,
play.
it doesn't, like, I tried it again.
I will tell you
It
this: early game new player experience in Warframe is a slog. It is oppressive. It hurts. They're making strides, but they need to make more. They're going towards it, like they're having new tutorial quests and stuff like that to help you out. But I tell you right now, it is the most daunting thing that I think I've ever done in a video game is start playing Warframe. You need someone to not only give you tips, help you out, but in some cases give you shit, honestly. Like, I am that person right now to you if we were playing. Like, I would help you out immensely as much as I could, because once you pass that new player barrier, I'm telling you, Wyvern, you're in. That's what my review for Warframe is. It's get past new player, which requires you to grind a little, requires you to probably spend more time than you would like, probably do something you're not really a fan of if you're not a big fan of grinding. Well, Warframe is a grinding game, so if you're not a fan of grinding, then might not be the game for you. But I'm telling you, this game's got power fantasy, it's got good story, it's got good graphics if you that's all you really care about, because apparently a lot of people do. It gets you good hooks, it's got a great farming system, the company loves you playing it, and they like you love them back. Like, I'm telling you, DE is one of my favorite. Like, Larian's up there because they made a great game and they make things, but DE is my favorite company right now, bro.
So
It's
the
like
thing to me with Warframe is the like, I'm gonna be like perfectly honest. Like, the thing is that it's not that I think that it's a bad game or anything like whatsoever.
no, it's not for everyone, that's for sure.
Like not at all. But the gameplay itself, to me, it doesn't hook me up. Like, you let's leave behind the poor tutorial experience, if you will.
Yeah.
Which I
Well,
do firmly
That's
believe
also
that should
true.
be improved.
Destiny has got way better, I think, like play mechanics. Like, if you were to just play a round of Destiny and then a round of Warframe, you would definitely stick to Destiny more. That's what's kept Destiny alive all these years. Warframe is something that, yeah, no, it's like I said, the game's not for everyone. I'm just telling everyone it's a really good fucking game. And if you actually
No,
want a good
and
free-to-play MMO that's actually free-to-play, doesn't like every game's made mistakes. I can't say it's 100% not looking for the monies, but I mean, the company it's a very very fresh breath of air in this current industry when it comes
mean,
to
if
how
anything,
companies are like all their predatory kind of engagements to
you say
juice you out of their fucking money as much as possible.
you say
Oh.
Bungie, and now you have to, or you're sort of forced to accept that it was never Microsoft, it was never Activision,
Yeah.
and it's definitely not Sony. It's
Yeah.
fucking Bungie, and it has always been fucking Bungie. You know,
Hey,
I don't
Wyvern.
know, huh?
Wanna know why we truly play this game? Are you ready for the perfect skin in this game?
If it's gonna be a furry, I wouldn't be
It's not a
surprised.
furry, but it shows a lot of bobs and ass cheeks, bro. Well, that's a close up of the fucking vajayjay. But let's see here. What do you think of this ass, bro?
Okay, so this is one thing though. You know, she looks like a League of Legends character with the spear and everything.
Well,
Callista.
so
Callista is the name of the League of Legends character.
So
Because
Valkyr
she-
is like basically a tortured Warframe. Then uses like basically a cat that was really manhandled by their owner. Essentially, is what Valkyrie was in a very, very TLDR kind of scenario. I put the spear through her because it shows that state, and then also I put the vampire fucking backdress because it looks great with that helmet.
Well,
But yeah,
that's another thing though. I don't like the aesthetic of Warframe one bit.
well, you see, like, there's a whole bunch of, like, you probably don't like it because my fashion is kind of ass, but
No, like I've seen the skins and everything. I did took the time last time that
what? You
and
don't
I
like
don't-
Ember Booty? What?
I don't like the aesthetic one bit. I'm
mean,
gonna be perfectly honest. Like,
that's one side of the game, is the fashion.
Not just
sure.
the Warframes. No. I'm not just talking about the frames. I'm
How
talking about the
dare
game
you.
in general. I don't like the it that's personal.
Yeah.
It's not that the game is bad or anything. Just to clarify.
No, I'm
know,
saying it's not for everyone. I'm just saying if you haven't tried it out, try it out. If you don't like it, then that's it.
That's one thing. Like
But
I don't even like the aesthetics of it.
Warframe because they all play
Um,
Destiny 2 and they all say it's good, and then so they have
No, it's not fucking good. And I'm
Oh.
gonna be honest. Like the one thing that probably has always kept the fucking, let's say, DLC experience with Bungie is that the gameplay it's still good and everything. But right now, not only I feel like the story was sort of mediocre, because it's like I
doesn't
didn't
really
feel that
pick
there
up
were
till
any.
It doesn't really
any
pick up till
stakes.
after like Uranus or
It's like-
Saturn. It takes that's
it's
just
like-
it. It takes you a while to get anywhere that's worth it, in my opinion. I mean, free to play. You could argue that playing the game is worth it because it's free to play. You literally hit a download bar and you play it, and that's what you get, right? Like you can't get a better free to play game. I bet you there's none out there that are better than this. But yeah, no, like it doesn't pick up till you pass that new player
Eventually Path of
experience.
Exile. Once it further releases, because it will be free.
Will it actually be free to play? You had to pay to do early access?
Early access is paid, but I'm not completely opposed to it. It's just that I wouldn't pay for it, right? But no, like what I was gonna say, that campaign-wise, the story didn't feel like there were any stakes, and while the characters are not as bad as fucking Nimbus, I would say that I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna forget about them in the next few weeks. That's how unimportant that they me. Like, and that's something that has been consistent with Bungie's storylines over the years, because even taking good stories like the one from Witch Queen, I forgot what was the name of the ghost that helped us there, like the
Witch
NPC.
Queen?
I don't even remember the name of. I don't know if
We had a
it's
ghost that was
Finch
helping us? I
or
thought the ghost hated us.
No, the ghost that is no. You're talking about the Witch Queen ghost, but there was another wandering ghost that is the bender of the area. But like right now, until you talk
Yeah,
about
who is that
the
again?
Witch Queen ghost, I think it was Finch.
Finch,
And the one
that's
that
it,
you're
yeah.
talking about is Imaru, but it's something that I just remember because
I
it's
do have
not a
overs,
character
okay.
that sticks with me, right? But that's one thing. And about the gameplay, people was, but now it has puzzles and you can become an electricity sort of orb or ball or whatever. And it's like,
Okay.
if your puzzles are just like, I swear to you, the puzzles are just find the nearest hole to get inside of. Like, it's just map awareness. It's like, if you're gonna put puzzles in your games, at least give me some credit and give me some challenging. Not just, hey, find the next hole to get inside of. And
What?
then
You telling me you
activate
don't
this
like
and-
finding holes, Wyvern? What the hell?
That's I shit you not, that's the main mechanic of the puzzles, and I saw some people happy about it, and it's like, those are
Dude,
kindergarten
you're
puzzles.
asking
'Cause
you're asking something from Destiny 2 players who have been starved of content since their entire inception. Of course, they would look at finding a hole as, oh my god, it's revolutionary.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and it makes me feel a bit bad about it because I saw Combi that was happy about being a ball, but to me, like, that's a fucking
Alright,
kindergarten puzzle level of puzzle, and then I'm like, Yeah, for sure it's new, but after the first 2 times that I did it, it immediately became annoying to have to become a ball, to search for a hole to get inside of,
But
just
you
to
play
progress
basketball
the
with
story.
yourself.
Like, it really became kind of detrimental for the gameplay loop, because it's like, you
Yeah.
become a ball, find a hole,
I got
and
a
then
brag.
you get in a room full
Got a
of
brag.
enemies, kill the room full of enemies, go back again to be a
I think I
ball.
do.
And that's the whole campaign to you in a nutshell. It's to me, it's like I said, it's even borderline insulting that they are putting this as, oh, now we have puzzle, guys, but your puzzle is basic fucking map awareness. Like, that's not a puzzle. You're not giving me anything to solve. You're just giving me a fucking hole to find. It's
Yeah, what
like,
if I told you that the basic like world puzzles in Warframe are as mechanically, and this is a game that's not very mechanical, in my opinion. I think it's more of a looter shooter mashup, bullet hell, than it is a mechanical aesthetic based game like you would see like from a Destiny raid. But those, just the puzzle of figuring out the music room in Lua on the moon is more intensive and engaging than I would argue some of the shit that isn't in any of Destiny raids. Like, you know what
yeah,
I
no,
really miss about Destiny?
Destiny raids, as much as I love the raids in Destiny, let's say the complex ones are because of things a bit outside of the mechanics, right? Because Bow, you could argue, or even fucking Last Wish are complicated because you need to remember a sequence of symbols,
Yeah.
but not because actual gameplay. Like, the gameplay is just shoot a step. It's no more than that.
What were those
Really.
missions that required you to actually figure out puzzles? I forget what they were. It's been a while.
Outbreak? You mean?
Well, those are the dungeons, but there was like actual missions that required you to like do some puzzle solving or whatever the fuck.
Missions?
I swear there was a couple of them, and I remember thinking that they were great. But then once you figured them out, they were kind of like everything else in the game.
I
Once you
mean,
figured
I
it out,
remember
it goes
that
away.
for some exotic missions, you needed to do sort of like puzzles with hive symbols and whatnot. I remember that, but that's my point. Like, they are complicated because you need to remember sequences of symbols that, let's be honest, once you're taught that once, at least if you have a resemblance of a fuck, that's pretty much all that you need. Like, you're not gonna need an like a full-on depth explanation of that more than once. Like, again,
Nah.
if you are actually paying attention, right? I could see
It's all
some
good.
people struggling. I wouldn't. I personally don't really understand it, but I'm not gonna shame anyone because they have a difficult time. But my point is that the game is, yeah, I cannot tell you on good faith that, oh no, it's complete. No, it's fucking not. It's at least that I come from the background of World of Warcraft raid. No, it, like, a World of Warcraft raid takes a day minimum to even put people together.
Well, you need like what, like 24 people?
There are 10 raids, 10 people raids and 20 people raids, but like even the 10 people raid, it was at least like 8 hours or so. Like, you really, and then you have people in Destiny that your highest point of difficulty is getting people that it's willing to stay the whole 2 fucking hours of the raid.
Or if you make one singular, well, it's, again, I blame Bungie for that because you are conditioned to not waste any time playing Destiny, and a waste of time is seen as a failure to understand the concept of the game, and that's something
and
the
that's
Bungie
not
devs
just-
put into. No, they do that because of that's what contest modes
but
are.
not only that. I feel like people like no, for sure you're right about that. But not only that, the other thing is that I feel like, yes, you are time constrained and whatnot, and the efficiency that comes with it.
Because of
for
their weekly
sure.
things, like you miss out. Like Warframe just got some of that, true, but like it's not the entire cycle. Destiny's whole thing is based on the weekly and daily cycles. If you do not get something done that week, it is gone forever. A small part of that game I'd understand, but of the literal whole game
Yeah,
is
the FOMO issue with
the
Destiny.
FOMO. So people get stressed. People have to work. They have a limited time. Like, hey, I only got Saturday to play. If I don't get this raid done on my 3 characters within these
Yeah,
6 hours I have to play, then I'm fucked. And so that
that's
over
a very
time,
good point, because
that
you can go
conditions you
back
to
in
hate
fucking Warcraft
anyone who
and
fails.
still do vanilla content. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's 100% true. Like, unless it's something very specific, like an event or maybe a mission that got this, but pretty much everything else is on that fucking game still. Like, and you can go get it, right? No, Destiny has an issue with FOMO and has always has it. And I don't really see anything that they are doing to address it, because right
no,
now
because that's what keeps
they
people
did their,
engaged. If they didn't have it, people would leave.
Well done. Now get
they
to
did a hard power reset and essentially made everything useless, by the way, like everything that you grinded before. So
So I've heard.
even your fucking adept armor and everything.
Yeah, no, it's all useless now. Like that. That's
yeah.
what I really don't like about Bungie. They keep making it so like only the good players can get this. If you spend your time, you might get this, and then if you do get it in like a year, they'll make it fucking redundant. So you'll wonder why you even played it in the first place.
No,
Like they got
I'm
FOMO
not totally against
and
that,
fuck you.
because-
They got FOMO and FUCKU.
No, I'm not completely opposed to things like, oh, you cannot get this incredible weapon unless you do a nightfall, or unless you do get to the fucking lighthouse. Because, like, let's be real, there should be a separation between casual players and fucking hardcore players, right? And it's like, I'm okay with never getting to the lighthouse. I'm not a good PvP player. Like, but then it's like, your player base also needs to recognize that it's okay that not all the content is for everybody.
What?
Right?
I can't complete everything in a video game? Huh? It's just
No.
the community. Community is at.
No, but yeah,
we have
that's
that
the
problem with
toxicity of the
Warframe.
community.
So Warframe has its most difficult content is the Archimedes. Basically three missions with up to 3 modifiers a mission, and then 4 modifiers for the whole 3 missions. It's essentially RNGs because you're given a random loadout. So you're given 3 Warframes to choose from, 3 primaries, 3 secondaries, 3 heavies, 4 modifiers for the whole 3 missions, and then 3 separate modifiers for each specific mission. It's essentially your difficulty comes from the RNGs of the difficulty of the modifiers that's chosen for the week, and the mission types, and whatever gear you're given, right? That's the most difficult thing Warframe has to offer right now, is those missions. And people who are like new players that just get into it expecting to do those things are just like, why can't I complete the most difficult fucking content instantly with absolute ease? This is bullshit. And we have that problem too. There are people out there that genuinely believe they are entitled to beat any form of content because they simply exist. And those people are a plague when it comes to balancing games. Because if the developers listen to them, then, you know, the whole game is either a cakewalk, completely imbalanced, or, you know, it's the sense of achievement is gone. It's just basically, yeah, I was there for that. Woohoo! This is great. This is mine.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like game developers should put like a limit on the influence that players have in the game.
Those players try to make everything that's their opinion in the game, and I don't really know how to explain it, but you don't need a separation between your elite and everything.
Say,
but
fuck you, player.
Well,
like,
these are the guys that played Elden Ring only, essentially.
The enemy is
And
broken.
Elden Ring
Well done.
is the most
Now get to
doable
extraction.
FromSoft game of all time. And because they think they beat Elden Ring or some shit, and I'm gonna say it because it's a massively game, it's not necessarily Elden Ring, they believe that they're good enough to do any piece of content without having to learn for themselves. The lack of responsibility is the issue, not necessarily the scenario that I brought up. It's no one wants to take responsibility for any of their actions, their incapabilities, or lack thereof. And it's just painful, bro. Like, if you can't beat something hard, that's okay. Just either try harder, get better, or maybe it's just too hard. Like, I can't beat Lasso Halo. You don't hear me complaining to 343. Why the fuck haven't you made the skulls easier, you sons of bitches? I should be able to complete everything. But there are still people like that because they're trying to 100% fucking MCC collection. And they got to do Lasso campaigns. And they're like, this is too hard. You should make it easier. I'm just like,
That's why I say, like, developers should learn to say fuck you. Like, that's not a valid opinion. Like, but
I mean, it's
either
a
they
valid
don't have the
opinion, but
balls or
it's also
what.
like, it's a valid opinion, but
No,
it's a
you're
stupid
entitled
ass
to have
one.
an opinion. That doesn't mean that it's valid or a good one.
No, every opinion is valid. It's just like you said, I'll half of you. It doesn't mean it's a good one.
But yeah, no, like at the end of the day,
You're quoting Nick Fury, it's just, but saying it's a stupid ass
We
decision
received
I've
intel
elected
that
to ignore.
somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Vomiting Taco, that's a name. Oh, that's just the guy's name in Warframe here. Ooh, Chemical started playing
Found the
Warframe.
target.
He's still busy
Capture
at
them
work.
quickly before they escape.
Oh, man, I ate way too much this morning. Oh, I'm paying for it right now. Commit killing shit.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity.
Meow.
but yeah, no, like I said, at the end of the day, yeah, Destiny. I'll say it's in the
Captain is
worst state
safely in
ever.
hands. Congratulations,
That's what I've
Tenno.
seen. Like, all the reviews I've
Route
seen have been,
remains.
this is stupid, and like, we've waited so long for shit, and they keep promising things and keep failing, and then the only good comments are all talking about how the negative ones are wrong. Like, I actually haven't seen a good review on Steam.
I'm gonna give you my nutshell of the thing, and then you figure out if it's a good one or not. But
Oh no.
so we have campaign right now.
Yep.
The story going from the point of you just defeated the final villain and that we established in our lore, then the new story is bound to not feel as important, right? The
Yep.
stakes were not there. You present me with a new planet with new people that I've never met in my life, and you're expecting me to care about them in what, 10 fucking missions? No, I'm not gonna care. You're not, in either way, you're presenting yet again the fucking Elixni as a threat. Like, how the fuck are they even a problem at this point?
Yeah,
in
like, you
time?
defeated someone that can wipe their hand and destroy an entire fleet of ships. And you're gonna tell me
Yeah,
this little
we-
Yar-Har pirate is a free fucker with a saber is more dangerous than that motherfucker? You can go fuck yourself. I just fell down the hole. You can go fuck yourself.
You just
I'm
gave
gonna do
me
it
a
again.
villain
Oh,
that can wipe existence by wiping his own butt.
No,
and now
like-
you're telling me this is
Yeah, no, literally,
Elixir
like,
still an
we
issue.
beat the Witness. We are God. Like, once I saw in Lightfall the Witness do the hand wave thing, I was just like, okay, now what? Everyone's like, oh, the Traveler protected us. Why didn't the Traveler protect those Guardians? They were just as much infused as light as we are. What? Was the
Apparently
if
not.
if that's true, then fuck the Traveler. Like, Traveler, we could have stopped him now. None of this would have happened if you would have defused that particular Guardian with your light protection powers. Like, I hate those retcons. I hate, not retcons, I just hate those explanations. They're lazy. Like, you incorporate a villain that's powerful, that is that powerful, and all it takes to kill them is someone going pew 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 for like 10 minutes. Like, come on. We need someone for.
voices.
It's the power. It's, yeah. Fuck no. Once
The power of friendship, essentially.
Destiny was so much better when the power of the villains were understandable and not this infinite fucking phantasmal. Like, OG Destiny, literally the main bad guy was someone who the spawning of a fucking thing. It's like, okay, that's as far as I would go with the oogie googie gaga shit. And then, like, from then on, the villains were basically just big fallen guys with guns, and that was super understandable. It's like, okay, we have a spider with some particles and a big ass gun. Okay, we're gonna use our big ass guns to out big ass your gun. Now we have eldritch gods and we're still shooting guns at them. And the way people have been explaining that is just, hey, the ball decided to protect us while we were doing it, so that you can't do the hand wavy thingy. And keep in mind, the hand wavy thieving was the witness just going, not even his full power. He didn't even go full fucking Saitama on this. Like, come on. I don't know. It just, it turned too anime with no explanation and too overpowered. Look at us, guys.
Anime.
Like, I don't know. It's not, I shouldn't say too anime. I should say it just became too unbelievable too quick. You know?
I believe Neo was going to say something.
Yes, Neo, sorry I cut you off.
I'm kind of half wondering if a 9 was involved just based on recent story stuff as well, and that was a reason for it, but it's still just general shit reasoning.
Well, you see, I don't mind the mystery of the like, I haven't paid attention to the story, so I don't know shit, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't mind the 9 stuff because it's mystery, it's space mystery. I love that shit. My problem is that we, at our core, as Guardians, are essentially people, like, at our lowest point or at our biggest point, we are guys that can make our fists take electricity and we come back from the dead and we shoot guns. That's us. We should not be killing eldritch gods.
Eldritch gods, absolutely not. Yeah, I feel like the Hive.
We should be killing guys at most with our powers, or perhaps some type of space mystery that, like Crota, for example. Crota and Oryx should have been the biggest bads that we've ever faced. Guys that can do and make entire armies with their hands. Guys that are still believable to shoot.
Because I feel like the Hive makes some amount of sense because we also have people who understand the Hive magic and how to counter that, like what to.
Well, our shit's
well.
magic, you know, like it. We're not like the Hive gods aren't fucking witness levels of fuck you powers.
Yeah,
they're just
witness. It's just what the fuck.
The Hive gods are essentially just badass guardians that have a different magic. That's it.
No, and like that's one thing, and another one, right, is that you already presented me with the final billing. Like, unfortunately, like I said, and this probably, and I could well admit it's probably just a personal thing, but I didn't feel like the story was again at high stakes, like at all. To me, it felt like what's the point of all of this, and that's one thing. But then, I believe that always the saving grace in Destiny was that the gameplay is good. But like I said, then you integrate those puzzles that its complexity doesn't go further than find the next hole. It's like
you want to know what increases stakes?
Map awareness.
You want to know what increases stakes? Losing. Did we ever lose and actually have it mean anything in the Destiny universe?
Not really, because the only time that we sort of lose was when Gol entrapped the Traveler, but
that's
we
why
kind of fixed that in a blink of an eye.
I hated the blink of an eye, but that's me and my buddies. That's why they actually quit Destiny. Why I was the only one left playing when we played that free to play. When we lost the Gaul, I was like, "Holy shit! Finally, stakes! Oh my god, we actually have something that's we can't just shoot with a gun and be done with it over a while." And then the next mission, we just get everything back and nothing means anything, and we shoot with a gun. That's what I didn't like. But Lightfall was supposed to be that we failed. Oh, this sucks. And what happened? What
you kind of ignore it for about 4 seasons, and then you come back.
Well, you don't even think you lose. They didn't. The way they explain losing is like, we just lost, guys. It's like, okay, what now? The witness doesn't do anything. The fucking space stations of death and the armies of darkness are right on Earth. No one does anything. This is the most amount, like, the level of sportsmanship the armies of darkness shown after we were defeated in Lightfall was unparalleled. They should be giving a sportsmanship award. Like, holy shit, they didn't kick us while we were down, you know? No one did anything. It's like, oh, they took some prisoners. That's all they did. The Shadow Legion just took some humans. That's it. No one else did anything. Dude, it was just the
great
stakes
accomplishments, dude. Like, oh, you took some humans.
Fucking the stakes just weren't there. Like, it's like a big bad. The entire army of everything that is sworn to destroy us is literally in our orbit. and nothing happens. The entirety of Xivu Arath's Wrathborn are in the Soul system. Every piece of Hive is in the system. Fucking the Shadow Legion is in the system. The whatever the fuck is on the ships when Lightfall came out is in the system. Nothing we had more war with Siva in the Plaguelands, and that was just some guy that got juiced on roids.
Yeah, that's like one thing, and like I mentioned, like the story is definitely a big bad point in all of this. But on top of that, like I said, the gameplay loop of, oh, you know what, we're simply gonna throw you some puzzles, which is just find the nearest hole to get in, defeat enemies, find another hole, defeat enemies. It's just fucking boring, to be honest. Like it's really borderline insulting that you think that finding holes is the only difficult kind of puzzle that I can handle. It's like, then don't even bother to put in puzzles if it's just gonna be find the nearest hole, guy. It's like, no, then don't give me the fucking puzzles. Just keep things as it is. Like, I don't need to become a ball.
Honestly, as well,
me who becomes a ball is Grendel.
I'm sorry.
Well, the light power treadmill is just a general shit design.
Oh yeah.
Light power treadmill. Well, like when I say shit design is like what we've been Rival were talking about. I've spent $1,000 on Destiny over the years. I'm still not eligible to play on Destiny anymore. There's literally nothing I can play.
Yeah, that's another thing that I was complaining about. That essentially your previous content becomes useless until they decide that, oh, this is in rotation, now you can play it. But only if you grind it on the most inefficient way possible, because you didn't pay for the new season or new DLC, so you're not allowed to actually grind anymore.
Yep.
So even the content that now you're able to play because you paid for it, it's kind of useless.
Yeah, I can't believe they kept removing content over the years after everyone hated Red War being removed and all that shit.
I can't believe the game's still like 120 gigabytes with the removing content. Meanwhile,
well, Neo, this is the problem with non-procedural generation with everything being coded. You get ridiculous game like Warframe. The reason why it's not that big is procedural generation, set rooms, and nothing. Hardly. The only thing that's really hard coded in Warframe is like obviously the mechanics and the quests, and that's it. That's where the majority of the file size comes from. Every single thing in Destiny is meticulously crafted one way, one thing at a time. That's why their development takes so long. That's why changes get so fucked, and that's why, you know, the game is so fucking big. Like, that's the problem I have with hard coding, especially something like Destiny. Could you imagine if Destiny strikes were procedurally generated, or the maps in some essence were procedurally generated, or you didn't do the same fucking thing in the same fucking place in the same fucking ice cube every single freaking time? Could you imagine? I think every MMO, and this is my opinion, not fact. Keep in mind, even everything I said is my opinion. I think every MMO that requires players to grind and farm needs some form of procedural generation, lest they hate themselves doing it. Because, like I said, you either get people who don't want to farm anymore because they're tired of it, or you get people that feel like you're the bad guy, like me, for example, for making you play those fucking things over and over again if you want to do anything with their game at a relatively nice pace. That's like literally the whole reason why I went to PvP when it came to Destiny, because it was the only form of some type of randomization when it came to fighting other people. And that's why I think it's so popular for players who, like, majority of PvPers aren't new players, if you've noticed that. They're guys that have played the game for a long fucking time. And the reason is because PvE is so boring. It's so much of the same thing that PvP, in their opinion, and what was mine the whole time, was just a little bit different from each game. That they thought there's like, oh my god, it's so refreshing that I have to fight the next guy. Like, oh, fuck that. Like, that's how much of a content drought that you were dealing with if you've played Destiny and only played Destiny for a long period of time. Like, I genuinely think that people who have played Destiny and no other game don't understand how much they're missing out in terms of content and how much they've been drip fed and wasting across a desert with no oasis in sight. And I don't think they realize it.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's just a Destiny problem. I think it's a large game studio problem in general.
I mean, yeah, we're paying $150 for fucking Star Wars Outlaws. So.
I mean, like fucking Call of Duty and fucking Modern Warfare, the game that's been re-released 12 times or fucking some shit.
Could you imagine if instead of doing what Call of Duty is doing, would they release a new thing, and instead they just had a giant multiplayer thing that they just put updates to, and every game that came out was just another massive update that rehauled graphics and added new stuff? Could you imagine how much better Call of Duty would be? I would be playing Call of Duty. And if you make each DLC like, well, you probably wouldn't have to have it paid. It'd probably have to be free updates because otherwise people get mad at you. But then you could just get people to pay for battle passes, for cosmetics like Fortnite does. And you see how well Fortnite does. Yeah, no, like I won't say the Warframe model is perfect though, Neo, but I'm saying it's the best there is in class.
Perfect, but it works well enough, especially compared to everything else we have currently.
I think if if fucking Call of Duty just made one big game that they updated like fucking Fortnite, adding new gear that's free update, and then just have it vanity and cosplay through the battle pass and all the shit that they are currently doing, they would make a killing. People would play more because that FOMO's gone and you don't have to pay for a new game every fucking year. Like,
but Russell, how would the investors afford their 17th yacht if they didn't release a game every year?
Therein lies the problem, eh? Fucking old bitches.
I think the problem lies when fucking investors got involved in fucking...
Yeah, everything was great until business people started realizing how profitable the industry was.
Yes.
Should I say boomers?
Yeah, I will be back in a second. I'm going to grab some drinks and then I'll be down to join you.
You should get me a drink. Quick question before you dip. Do you want to do Nightreign or Warframe?
Ooh. Yeah, say Nightreign.
You say Nightreign? Okay.
Yes.
This will be my last mission for the frame. You son of an arse.
Do you have Nightreign?
No, he does not. I was thinking about getting it for him because he's been paying for Prime subscriptions while I haven't been streaming.
Yeah, fair.
It's just $75. Yikes. Canadian dollar's taking a
what?
Canadian dollar has been taking a hit because of our government's idiocracy.
$75? What?
Well, I'm not getting him the regular edition. I'm getting him the deluxe edition. If I'm gonna buy Wyvern something, I'm going to get him something that will last a while.
What the fuck is that exchange rate?
And I actually don't think I can gift to Wyvern anymore. I don't know what is he. Wyvern's not here right now. Because if he uses American currency, I can't gift to Americans anymore.
Holy fuck, your currency's weak.
Yes, because of fucking. I'm not even saying it's political. I don't understand politics. Let's just say the current governments have been absolute idiots. They're funding their vacations, their private yachts, their mansions, and they're saying fuck the people. And yeah. Yeah, when 84% of your country believes, not just is, but believes they'll never be able to afford a house, something's wrong.
Are you describing America or Canada here?
Canada. In a survey, 84% of people from the ages of 18 to 30 believe they'll never own a home.
Ouch. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you want to know what the problem they think it is?
People
we have too many drug users in the country. We got to issue mandatory non-consensual treatment.
Mandatory non-consensual treatment, excuse me?
Yes, that's something being talked about in Saskatchewan right now. The premier of Saskatchewan is saying, hey, there are a lot of drug users here, guys. That's our real problem. We got to issue mandatory treatment, whether they consent or not.
What is their idea of treatment is an important question.
Something that'll give them more money. Let's be honest here. They'll have those people be like a hospital bill. They'll force you to pay an exuberant amount of money to get treated, whether you want to or not. That's almost done.
I'm just going to save this because I don't think I can ever say it enough. Are you ready to know the solution to this problem?
Anarchy!
Happy people don't do drugs.
Aren't you correct? You know, maybe that's why I'm so yeah, I'm so unhappy. I've been fighting drug use. Not fighting drug use, but like using shit, bro. People are just like
It's a massive oversimplification of a problem, but it is just the core solution of happy people don't do drugs.
happy people don't do drugs. Yeah, no, you got something there. That's for sure. Elden Ring night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab drinks and stuff. See when Wyvern's back, who's gifting him Nightreign.
Sounds good. Who's gifting him? You're telling me you have a fuck me. Fuck me, I'd say. Goodbye, Warframe VOD.